Chris is making a good point, man. Some of these brands are totally different from one another, or they'll tell you that they're different from one another, when in their secret world, they're all the same brand and the same thing. What's up, you guys? Welcome back to Brickmeupscottie. I'm Scottie. How you watching bmus? I'm scaling things down a little bit for today. I just feel like doing smaller sets, you know, that's just me. So today we're going to look at two sets from a brand I only recently heard about called Forange. The first set we're going to look at is the Pet Bookstore FC8503, 640 pieces. You know, I don't mind little sets like these. I actually thought these were pretty okay. But let's just talk about the brand name again. Chris and I are like, what kind of name is this? So they're using the word orange with an F in front of it. Orange. Forange, or is it for age? Or is it because they want to be like an orange, they wanted to put an F, go, I love fruit, let's put Forang, because their logo is a little, like it looks like a fruit. They actually have a legitimate website, or I'll show you a screenshot of it here, and it actually has a little bit of information about them. They were founded in 2016. They have been around for a little while, and they're an independent brand from Chantal. Brick quality, I have no idea what bricks they're using. It feels like Jingbao or random third-party bricks. The rest is just a bunch of BS like, oh, we have design teams and we have over 100 people working on our products and all that stuff you want to hear. But who knows where they're getting their information or their products from. They have airport themes, robots, plants, they're doing the whole plant thing, tanks. Hey, they got a lot of stuff here, man. We sell mostly of their Chinese themes, like the wedding theme, and people have bought those from us. Are they any good? Anyone? Any good? Forang? A lot of vehicles. They look like Speed Champions style cars. I don't know whether or not they're original. They have some fairy tale sets here. Can we sell them? Of course we can, if they're available. We're just being selective of what we put on the store, just because there's like hundreds and thousands of sets to put on the store. For this style, they actually have 4 of these, and I'm gonna pull one out here in the middle just to show you, their older one. This is the cafe, which it's old school style, but it's actually pretty okay. Like, I quite enjoyed it, and I have one more, which I have not built yet. So if you guys enjoy seeing these two, and you would like to see more details of this one, or you can just buy it, you know, let me know. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and maybe I'll do the review for this one. But for now, we're gonna focus on the newer stuff, because that's how we roll. So what you're seeing here is the Pet Bookstore. I have the book here, and I actually quite like the presentation of the book. It's an artist design, which looks a little bit different. But there's the real design. And you know what's cool, man? No stickers. Well, I remember, yeah. If I can recall, there's not much inside. This thing that just fell out is the instructions for the dolls, which I do not like. Replace it with your own figures, but I'll show the dolls to you because I'm nice like that. Manual is actually pretty straightforward, easy to read. However, you gotta understand, man, these are older styled set. That's what it feels like to me. Like, it's like doing the smaller assemble block buildings. There's not much to it. It's if you don't have space or you just want like a little city area, then you might be interested in this. First impression of this one, yo man, I was like, Chris, this looks really familiar. And Chris said that too. It looks like the botanical garden from Old King, which we reviewed. We shot all the B-roll, but we never released a video.
You want to show this?
Should I show that to you? Can you grab it? It's on the top shelf though.
Let me try.
Chris, I hope you don't drop it, man. Chris is notorious for dropping all my sets. He's gonna get the Mold King Botanical Garden for me right now to show you guys. Man, I feel bad I haven't released that one. And I got that one approved. That one was an approved set. I forget your name, Mr. Designer. I forgot who you are. It starts with a B. I'm like, bah. Anyway, he was like, it's cool, man. Go ahead, review it. And I just haven't done it for you guys. You guys want me to review that too? Should I still do it? Is it too old now? Or you want me to just move on to new things? Oh, there's the old school botanical garden. A smaller one if you can't afford it. Actually, I like this interior more than the exterior. I would just rip the exterior off and show you the interior. Here's a quick side-by-side comparison just to show you guys there. I mean, maybe it's just because it's like transparent and this is transparent. I thought they kind of like had that similar vibe. And you can see for yourself the scaling, how much smaller it is. It actually kind of looks nice together like that, right? But this is a bookstore, yo. This is not a garden. They'll have that look and style to it. So for this bookstore, or pet bookstore, excuse me, I thought it was actually pretty cute. And I love the fact that everything's all printed. There's no stickers. The sidewalk area that has a little bit of tiling, it totally 100% reminds me of those symbol block dolls. I like the paw design above the door. Got a little bit of flowers there. Colors, a little bit all over the place. I'm not gonna bitch too much about like all the look and stuff, you know. I actually quite like the feel of this. We flip it here to the side. This is very nice. Now the windows are a little bit, you know, they don't have really much support on these parts. They kind of just push in, so you have to be careful for that. But I like the transparent look, and it's light enough to go like this. This one's not as delicate as the Airbnb one, which is a little bit more delicate than this one. But I like the look of that, the see-throughness, the black. You got a bench there on the side. If I flip it to the side here, I like that it's all transparent. You can see through there nicely. And even more so on the back there. Yeah, I'm a sucker for these things, you know. I'll just keep staring at it, like, see through. So back to the front here, let's look at the details. You got the front door, a post box. Yeah, they spelled post right, thank goodness. And look, the sign that's hanging down says Pet Bookstore. Yeah, I was impressed that these were all prints. Even a small company can do a little bit of printing, which is nice. Much better than damn sticker. There's a little cat there on a book, the logo on the paw, which is cool. So yeah, it's more of a color thing. Lots of variety of color. You might not like that, you might like it. And on this side that we saw earlier, trash can there, a little sign there that says business hours. 9 to 11, 2 to 5, or 7 to 9. A lot of break times in between there. Are the windows scuffed and scratched up? Yes, unfortunately they are. Damn. Forang, your windows are scratchy, man. Mine has a little bit of dog hair on it, a little bit. But some of the panels are not too bad. Let's look at the back here one more time in close details, and you tell me what you guys think of the windows. They look scuffed up. A majority of it is like just like dust that has picked up on it. It's not too bad with my own eyes, but yeah, I think they're gonna be really scuffed on the camera. And you got a little kitty back here. Hello kitty, meow meow. And some leaves. They could have put a little bit more, I think, back here or tiled it. They got lazy on the back there and like, just leave it. No one's gonna see back there. The weakest thing about the set is the rooftop for sure. It can come off pretty easy. They are on hinges, but you know, like that right there. See, look. Yeah, there's no real support. So it's, you could probably by yourself put more support underneath here. They just needed to add like one more piece. You're not gonna see it anyway. And it should hold just fine, see? Like, yeah, I can take that off that easy. That's the only thing that was like kind of loose. Like, I kind of wish they had a better clutch or just needed like a little extra piece underneath. I think it would have been totally fine. There it goes, it's breaking off. This one too can kind of pop off like that. It's this part here, the clutch. Not so great. It holds, it's just when you're moving around, then it starts to fall off. So how does this set open up? Very nicely, I have to say. I like this idea, especially for this kind of size. It just splits up like that. So technically, if you move the trash can out here later, you can just display it like this way. So you can go like that. If you want to make something longer, if you don't want to see the back, it looks kind of cool. Like that looks like two separate buildings. I think that's why I like it. It's like one side different from the other, but it's small enough that it has a nice variety or variation to it. Enough with the BS. If you don't like it, don't buy it. So you walk in the door here, and on the side, there's actually two clips. They didn't put anything there, but I guess you can put your own accessories, your broom or whatever inside here. And this side is the bookstore. And it's very simple. The table is very easy to make. It's got only a couple pieces on there. And the bookshelf along the back is very plain. The light in the middle. So I have to say, like, the interior for both of these sets are like super plain. But that maybe gives you more creative ideas or thoughts like, oh, how to create something. Along the back, there is a long, tall bookshelf. And I like this. That's not a stair. It looks like a first aid kit for dogs, for pets. Or something, I don't know what that is. One thing I do really like is this ladder that they included. It's just it's a fence. Chris, isn't that amazing? This is a fence, and they just put it sideways and it becomes a ladder.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's the little things, guys, like that. Like, oh, how come I didn't see that before? Maybe I have seen this. As I mentioned, I'm getting old, man. I don't know if I've seen this idea before, but I like that. I thought that was a really creative idea. And yeah, you can see the clutch. So the clutch is a little bit loose. It's like these stud pieces with the holes. I think that might be their own brick. It's a little bit loose. What do you guys think? Too loose? It's not that bad. Some pieces hold in pretty good. So, you know, maybe that just shows you it's your own brick. Now we move on to this side over here. And there's all your pet cats. They only have cats, man. Where are the dogs at? No doggies in this place? What the hell? But anyways, same deal. Couple shelves, very simple in design. A little table there with some flowers on it, and you got a little cabinet here. There's nothing inside. two kitty cats that look kind of weird to me. And there's nothing on that bookshelf on the corner there. You just have a stool in the front. And however, along the top, there's a lot of like little Technic pieces here. They use these little dangly lights. And hey, what do you know? It has a brick light with this set. Yes, both sets do come with brick light. So if I turn it on here, go like that. Oh look, it still has power, man. It's been a while. You can light the sucker up. Close this. Hey Chris, do you mind if you just dim down the lights for me a little bit so they can see what the lights look like on this one? We'll see what it looks like. You can turn off the light there. Oh yeah, that's good enough. What do you guys think? Does that add a little bit more facade for you? A little bit more bang for your buck right there? I kind of like that, man. That's actually pretty neat. Thank goodness, I'm so glad they made this see-through on the back. It just makes it look a lot nicer. If that was a solid wall, this place would have looked really plain. So if I open it up here, do it again there, so like that. Yeah, they needed one more light on this side. Ooh, But yeah, the only minor thing is the walls back here. Might have to push them down a little bit. There you go. Thank you, Chris. You may now turn on the lights. Maybe you want the lights off because the figures that come with the set look kind of nasty. Okay, let's just look at the figures anyway. Oh, these are dolls, okay? I don't know what to say about the guy, man. He looks really off. No offense, man, but your faces kind of look shushed and bubbly and weird. And the arms are like really, really weird. But at least they're trying not to fool around with copyright, but they are doing the doll style. But I just don't like these guys, man. The girl looks a little bit better. Is it the nose? The nose is bothering me, man. It's like it's slightly off alignment and she looks like she got bit by a bee. The printing on the outfit is okay, nothing crazy, and the wig part looks fine, but no. Replace these, move them out of the way, and just use your own one. The only other thing that comes with the set is a bike. Unfortunately, it's a blue bike, so I only have a red one, man. I can't find my blue one that came with this one. So that's what I'm saying, man. If you want to buy this set from me secondhand, you might not get a bike, or it might be the wrong color because I can't find the blue one. It's somewhere in my office. So just so you know, these things happen all the time. But at least you get an idea what it would look like if there was a bike there. Just pretend it's blue. Or maybe I can use the editing software and turn it blue. Here, I'll try to go like that and just make it blue right now. And then you can see what it looks like. Okay, cool. There, that's what it would look like if it was blue. And there you go. That's the pet bookstore. Let's just see what you think about the other one. And now what we're looking at is called Minshuku, which translates from Japanese as the B&B, Bed and Breakfast. FC8503, 730 pieces. I actually quite like the exterior of this one. I'm fighting myself now, which one I like better. I like the transparent part of this one, but I like the look of this. I think it's a rooftop. The awning piece does it for me. It's quite nice. This one's a little bit more delicate here, but you can see on the front, a lot of flowers. Those are all gonna probably fall off on you, and you might want to rearrange those a little bit. But it's got a lot of detail there. It does look very homey, like Japanese style. I like that's probably why I like it too. It does have a very Japanese feel to it. And if I just do a quick rotation for you here, there's the side. I like that it's got more transparent, clear pieces there. Oh, the most unfortunate thing is it's all open in the back. Why didn't it do it like that? This one is all closed up, and this one is all open in the back. Oh, downfall. This is probably why I didn't like it that much either. Come over here to the side. At least they have some vines there. It is solid on the bottom. The top does have an open area that you can see inside the room. And now let's look at the front in more detail. You got another cat there. Some designer for all these sets just likes cats. Damn you, cat person. Where are my dogs at? And this looks like a garden area. They have a little post box, I guess, here. And it has a little counter there. I'm not quite sure what that's supposed to be. Maybe that's like a little coffee or chill area to hang out. Just a lot of little plants and buckets and flowers and vegetation going on there. Come to this area here, it has a little bit of pebble walkway that is holding down the plate. That's one thing I did forget to mention. These are on multiple plates. Be careful how you pick these up and handle them. They're just gonna pop off on you, so be careful for that. Got the front door here, and that's funny, they have a doorbell there. It says ding dong. All prints. Then you got this orange and white awning that can be kind of slightly tilted if you want it to tilt. And the balcony there looks pretty nice with all the little flowers that kind of extend to the side there. A very simple plain air conditioning unit there. The bucket on the ledge. And if I come to the side here, It's just more about the green that's hanging off everywhere. So at least they gave it life. That's good. You got a little balcony area here and a clear door that goes into the second floor. Now look at that printed piece on the top. It's like a Lord of the Rings tree. You guys watching Power of the Rings like me? You guys like it? I might as well get it out of the way. Just like the other one, the delicate part is actually the rooftop. So this rooftop can be knocked off pretty easily. You have to be very careful. But I like the design of it. I think we've seen this before. I think they are Technic pieces, right? Where you connect them to one another. Yeah, there's a perfect example of it popping off. It's again, using these kind of studs. I think that's what's losing the clutch. They made a hole in it. I don't know why. But anyway, I like the concept and the design. Thankfully, it's a very small set. It should be very easy to kind of put back in place. Just be careful how you manhandle this thing. Does it come off? Yes, but it's kind of connected to, again, the brick light. There's a brick light here. And I might as well just turn it on now. Let's just do this a little backwards. There's a light there, and you can see it shining out to the front. Once again, Chris, can you turn off the lights? And we can see how the light looks. One. I think the other one for sure looks better than this one. Because there's no light on the second floor. It makes it look spooky. It's only one light. There, the side looks nice. And there, that looks pretty good. But now it shows you how plain it is on the inside. If I put the two side by side, move this guy out of the way and go like that. Yeah. How's that look? Two lit up. It looks nice though, I gotta admit, right? It looks okay. All right, lights back on. So the second floor can come off, but be very careful. It is on two plates there, and the light is attached to it. It can be very flimsy. I'm actually gonna pull the light off so you can see this floor later. There, that's all that comes off. Be careful when you're carrying this now because you can see how it's kind of splitting off and plates are coming loose there. So I don't like all these loose little plates. And the same deal with the other one too, so be careful. So you walk inside this store and there ain't much. There's a pink broom hanging by the side and you got a drawer there. And you come into the living room area, I guess. A desk with a light on it, another freaking cat, a small table there, a sofa. You can probably build that with your eyes closed and a little lamp right next to it. Hey, you know what I like about this though? Look at the painting, the tile there of the deer. Oh dear, I forgot about you in this episode. Sorry, man.
You always forget about me.
But yeah, it's a very simple set, man. But see, I can feel all the plates coming loose like that. Look, it's all crumbling apart. This is what I don't like. Why couldn't they have just made it on one plate? Maybe they didn't have the size for it, or use more things to hold it down. It couldn't have been that difficult. So you just had to be aware of that, how you lift this thing up, you know? Just slide this out of the way, push this here. The rooftop does not come off. Well, it can very easily. You just gotta be careful with that. Okay, inside this room, one bed, one light. That's it, nothing else. They should have done more to this room, but at least it attaches to the balcony here, where you just have a couple more plants there. And that's it. It just goes boot, boot. Be careful how you're gonna carry this one around. You should be okay. And there you go. Oh yes, I almost forgot about the figures for the set. So here are the pair of guys that come with the set. You got this guy over here. He actually looks a little bit better than the other guy. He has green eyes with a green shirt. That makes perfect sense. It's like a leprechaun type of thing. Yeah, I don't like these guys, man. The girl looks a little bit better. I think it's her outfit that I like, where she looks more Asian. And I do like her hairpiece. That's kind of a cool look to it. It looks like a dragon, shape of a dragon right there. But man, just use your own figures of these sets and just don't worry about these guys. It is now time for dimensions. Break out your 32 by 32 plates. Let's check this out. If I put the pet bookstore, bookshop, whatever it is here, we'll put it right in the middle. Plenty of room to decorate it. It is actually 18 studs by 18 studs. 18 by 18. There you go. Good. Take out your 1x4 bricks. Let's check the height. Stack it up over here. There you go. And it is around 17 bricks in height. All right, let's check the next one. Now we put them in the Minshuku on the plates. Guess what, you guys? It is actually 18 by 18, except it does curve here a little bit, so you're gonna lose a little bit there. But it's more or less the same as this one. I thought it'd be different, man. It is the same. And take out your 1x4 bricks, stack it up here. Oh, put it to the side here to the antenna, right there like that. 21 bricks in height. That video has been completed a few months ago. Sorry, man. Anyways, time to drop these now old sets. They will collapse for sure. The good news is their new sets and their little tiny appliances that they have available are super fun, man. I gotta get those done and review for you soon. So here we go. We're gonna drop these. Close your eyes. This is gonna suck. Yo, that was a shocker, man. You know, I expected the whole rooftop. I expected both of these to totally collapse. I have a feeling now, see the flowers are starting to pop off, that if I touched them or picked them up, yeah, I can see the back, look at that, the back's like all loose. Inside, all the shelves and the cabinets fell down. Things are slowly falling apart. I think this one will actually be worse if I move it a little bit. See, the vines came off. Oh, it's actually okay. The brick light came off, but see, they have like so many loose plates here, but hey, it survived, guys. Not as bad as I thought it was gonna be, but still, I'd be careful walking around with those things. So there you guys go. Nice little, tiny little sets from Forange. Forange. Time to go have some Forang, man. Drink some Forang juice. Anyway, these are cute little sets. I think they're actually pretty okay. A little delicate on the rooftop parts and how you take them apart, but they're small, and it's kind of nice to have these size once in a while. So yes, go out and get it. It is available on my store, brickmeupscottie.com. Thank you so much for your love and support. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I'll be back with more. Until next time, you guys. Bring me out, Forang. Need to warm up. Brick me up, Scottie. Brick me up. Brick me up. Brick me up. Brick me up.